Hi, back again. You know the drill by now. I don't need to keep telling you. We're on Yorta Yorta country. I want to keep telling you that because it's important. I'm going to talk about track number 5, which is simply called 5. This is the last song that I wrote for Lockdown Listenings, and it was a full circle moment for me because it was the last little bit of time left on my track listing, because I did a weird thing where I wrote a certain amount of songs, reached a threshold, knew I wanted an album with 2 sides, 20 minutes per side, so I mapped it out, only having maybe 8 songs at that point, knowing that I wanted to get to 14. So track 5 was the last little slot left. Coming out of Party, which was very happy, I wanted to keep that vibe and write another happy song. So after finishing the rest of the album, I pretty much tried a few times, and there's a couple of demos and mixes that I completely got rid of and started from scratch again because it just felt too forced again. And I couldn't do it. So in typical me fashion, I decided to go a bit meta and write about how I was finished and how the journey of Lockdown Listenings was over for me in this track, even though that chronologically, as far as the album's concerned, it wasn't the end. For me, it was the end. Track 5 is the end, which is really weird. It's very sort of lo-fi, some nice guitars in there, it's very rap focused, very auto-tuney in this one, which is a sort of a world that I dabbled in a lot with this album. And yeah, it's just a reflection really of the whole album, because I had been listening to it over and over through the mixing and mastering process, and got to a stage where I was done, and that's laid out in number 5, which was a cathartic moment for me. As sad as the song maybe comes across, it was good, and I do enjoy listening back to that one. You'll see me tomorrow or the next day. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon or evening, depending on whenever I'm posting this, and I'll speak to you soon.